Every day, millions of people walk under these gray cylinders without realizing they are one of the final barriers between dangerous high-voltage power and the electricity inside their homes. This is not just a metal tank hanging from a pole. It is the device that helps turn street-level electricity into power your house can actually use. These gray, bucket-sized cylinders bolt to wooden utility poles along suburban streets and alleyways, blending perfectly into the background of daily life. They sit at the very edge of residential properties, positioned closer to families than almost any other piece of the power grid. A single unit silently services a handful of nearby houses, quietly enabling the use of refrigerators, phone chargers, and cooling systems. Up close, the exterior hardware signals that this is active, high-voltage utility infrastructure. Heavy porcelain bushings protrude from the top like small crowns, routing thick insulated wires safely into the tank. A metallic nameplate stamped with technical ratings is riveted to the side, marking the boundary where utility power prepares to enter the home. The path of electricity from power plants to neighborhoods requires a practical balancing act between physics and safety. To transmit power over long distances without massive losses, utilities must push it through distribution lines at high voltages, often exceeding 7,000 volts. This method ensures efficient travel across the electrical grid, but the raw force is completely incompatible with everyday household systems. In the United States, standard home appliances, lights, and wall outlets are designed to use a split-phase service of 120 volts and 240 volts. Feeding high-voltage distribution lines directly into a residential breaker panel would instantly destroy household electronics, melt wiring, and trigger catastrophic electrical fires. This severe mismatch is the primary reason the gray utility pole cylinder exists. The grid must bridge high-voltage transit with low-voltage safety. Before the electric current can cross a residential property line, it has to pass through this device, which reduces the voltage to the exact levels required to safely run a home. This gray cylinder operates as a voltage translator. It does not create electricity, nor does it store energy like a battery. Instead, it serves as a passive bridge, using magnetic fields to reshape the incoming electrical current. The device takes the high-voltage power arriving from distribution lines and steps it down, matching the tight physical limits of residential outlets and household appliances. Electromagnetic induction allows this necessary conversion to happen continuously, 24 hours a day, without a single moving part inside the tank. This translation is the sole reason the massive, high-voltage utility grid can interface safely with delicate household electronics. It is the simplest way to understand what this metal container actually does. It bridges two completely different electrical worlds, converting raw transmission force into the safe, reliable power that modern homes depend on. Inside the sealed steel outer tank is a compact, oil-filled chamber where industrial engineering meets precise physics. A metal nameplate riveted to the exterior serves as the unit's operating identity, displaying technical ratings like 25 kilovolt amps of capacity, a primary feed of 7,200 volts, and a secondary output of 120 and 240 volts. This small plate tells utility workers exactly what the machine is built to handle. To step this power down, the electricity must pass through a carefully arranged sequence of internal components. Porcelain bushings protruding from the top act as insulated gateways, carrying the high-voltage utility lines through the metal tank without letting the current touch the outer steel shell. Once inside, the incoming line connects to the primary winding, a tightly wrapped coil of insulated copper or aluminum wire. This coil wraps around a heavy, laminated steel core made of thin, insulated sheets designed to carry magnetic flux with minimal energy loss. Adjacent to this coil on the same core sits the secondary winding, which has far fewer loops of wire. This secondary coil captures the step-down energy and sends it back out through separate low-voltage bushings toward local homes. Because continuous operation generates intense thermal energy, the entire inner assembly is submerged in a bath of highly refined mineral oil. This insulating oil performs two vital roles. It continuously pulls heat away from the coils to the outer tank walls, and it acts as an electrical barrier, preventing current from jumping between the tightly packed components. Inside the tank, these two sets of coils never actually touch. There is no physical wire connecting the high-voltage utility grid to the low-voltage lines feeding into a home. Instead, the transfer of power relies entirely on electromagnetic induction. When alternating current from the distribution line flows into the primary coil, it generates a constantly expanding and collapsing magnetic field. The laminated steel core channels this moving magnetic flux, guiding it directly through the secondary coil. As this changing magnetic field sweeps across the secondary loops, it forces electrons to move, inducing a current inside the secondary winding. This voltage reduction depends on the count of loops in each coil. With thousands of turns on the primary side and far fewer on the secondary, the voltage drops proportionally. A common 30-to-1 ratio safely reduces 7,200 volts down to 240 volts. These steel tanks endure decades of relentless exposure to the elements. Day and night, through freezing winters, baking summer heat waves, torrential rains, and high winds, the sealed outer shell isolates the sensitive core and windings from the outside world. Inside, the highly refined mineral oil works constantly, absorbing heat from the active coils and transferring it to the tank walls, where ambient air carries it away. But even with this self-cooling design, pole transformers cannot operate completely unprotected. Utilities buffer these devices from grid instability using external safety hardware, including fuses, lightning arresters, and cutout switches designed to isolate electrical faults instantly. While built for a service life that often spans 30 to 40 years, these machines require structured monitoring. Linemen conduct regular visual patrols, scanning for oil leaks, cracked porcelain bushings, and physical wear. This steady, preventative maintenance ensures that the neighborhood's quiet workhorse continues running safely, maintaining the delicate link between the power grid and the home. Despite decades of reliable service, these units operate under constant environmental stress. Lightning strikes, fallen branches, and sudden animal contact can instantly disrupt the electrical balance. Extreme summer heat, overloading from high grid demand, and simple aging also take a toll, occasionally triggering an internal short circuit. When these faults occur, they are often accompanied by a dramatic flash of light or a loud, gunshot-like boom. Contrary to popular belief, this spectacular display is rarely an exploding transformer. It is actually the sound of protective hardware, like the overhead fuse cutout, opening instantly to disconnect the line and isolate the danger. While built to fail safely, any damaged utility pole or downed wire poses an immediate electrical hazard. If a transformer fails, the rule is simple: maintain a safe distance, keep everyone clear, and immediately call local emergency services or the utility company. To explore more of the hidden engineering that powers our modern world, subscribe to Gear Crux. Behind the walls of a modern home, hundreds of silent dependencies keep daily life in motion. Before a phone charger draws current or an internet router connects to the world, electricity must undergo a final, precise transition. The gray cylinder on the utility pole stands as the last guardian of this process, a quiet, necessary link between the vast energy of the national grid and the delicate electronics of the household. It turns raw, dangerous transmission force into a safe, usable resource. The next time you pass a utility pole, that ordinary metal might not look so ordinary after all. As our digital future demands more power than ever, these silent guardians remain essential to our survival. The invisible grid isn't just infrastructure, it is the pulse of modern life. Subscribe to Gear Crux to discover the hidden engineering behind everyday life.